I showed earlier like a few flags for Docker PS, but I'm going to revisit that. The first flag that is interesting for Docker PS is Docker PS-L. -L stands for last, so that means show me only the last container that was started. Don't show me all the running containers, just the last one. Another useful flag is -Q, which means like quiet or quick. Usually when we do -Q, we expect that nothing will be shown. In that case, -Q means just show me the ID of the containers. Like don't show me all the details, I just want the container ID. I can combine these flags, so I can do Docker PS-Q-L, which means show me only the ID of only the last container that was started. And the CLI being fancy and all, I can do -QL, which means just like the same thing. This is convenient in scripts when you're like, oh, I want to get the ID of the last container that was started for reasons. But I have a little gripe with that. If you want to get the ID of a container that you just started, it's better to get the ID at the moment when you start the container. Let me explain. Like in my little like Docker run example here, this shows me the container ID, and this is the moment when I should get the container ID. Because if nobody else is using that machine, then that's fine. If I do Docker PS-QL, I get the same ID. Oh, and this is the long ID, this is the short ID. It's just with when you use Mercurial or Git, you probably noticed how each commit has a long ID, but since typing like 32 hexadecimal characters is a little bit annoying, you can also refer to commits with a shorter ID, and same thing with container IDs. When I want to reference that container, I can do like B1C9, etc. all the way to the end, or I can just use the first few characters as long as it's a unique prefix, and that works too. So yeah, if I want to get the ID of a container that I just started, I should get that at the moment when I started here, like by getting the output of Docker run-d. Because if I'm on a server and there are other persons working there or scripts starting containers, etc., by the time I do Docker PS-QL, maybe another container was started, and now I'm going to get the ID of a completely different container. So just a little warning there.